Hi, I'm Aaron from NemoVote, and today I'll show you how to effectively manage elections as administrator in NemoVote. From setting up the elections to analyzing the results, all in under 4 minutes. Let's dive right in. In the admin panel, there's 3 election statuses. Draft votes are those that are prepared, but that are not accessible for the voters yet. Open votes are those that you can't alter anymore. They are live, so the voter can now cast their ballot. Closed votes are the ones that the voter can no longer access, but you can still see the results and take action out of them. To create a new election, click Create Vote, give it a name, like Board of Election Vote, and give it a description. This could be anything. For example, add candidate profiles here with pictures, links to their CV, and something like that. Now let's move on to the vote choices. You can either make it a motion, so you have it in favor, against, abstain. And a helpful feature from this is that these are translated to the voter's language that they set up themselves. Or you could make it a multiple choice election. You can make it an exactly, or you can set a minimum of votes that can be given and a maximum. But in this case, let's just make it a motion. At the heart of NemoVote lie the vote settings, and I will go through them with you together. First, you can decide who can see the results. In most cases, this is just the administrators, but in some cases, the voters are also eligible to see it within NemoVote. Then you can decide if you want to see who has already cast their vote. Usually this helps you to increase voter participation. In the third option, you have to make the decision if this is a secret ballot or if this is a non-secret ballot. Elections with no voting weight can just ignore the fourth option. But in case you have a voting weight, you want to decide if you have an individual voting weight for each voter or if you have subgroups with different weights. The fifth option is if you want to track the results live. You can also decide if you want to be able to alter voting rights during the election. For example, if you forgot a voter, you probably want to add them during the election. And last but not least, if the election is happening over a time period, you want to be able to close it automatically. For live elections, you usually go with no and just close them automatically. Under voting rights, you can decide who's able to participate in the voting. Usually, you just want all voters to be able to participate, but in some cases, you want a subgroup to be able to cast a second ballot, or the election could just be for this second subgroup. These voting lists need to be created first, and you can do that in the menu under voter lists. But that's a second topic. After that, you can now decide if you want to create and open the vote directly, or if you want it just to be a draft vote. In this case, you can still change it before you open it for the voters. So I'm going to create this vote now. You can see it's already in a draft vote. As soon as you prepared everything, you can open the vote and you can decide if you want to send email notifications to the voters. This is a great feature to help voters access that vote directly. So after that, it will be moved to open votes. You can have a look in the live election by pressing the progress button. You can copy it, so you can change some things and create a similar version to this, or you can go into projector mode, which helps you to share those live results with the participants of the event. You can also copy the URL to share it within your meetings tool, or you can make a QR code out of it if it's a digital election on an on-site meeting. Of course, you can also close the vote by pressing that button, and it will tell you that the voters will lose their access to the election. By pressing OK, it will be featured in closed votes. Now there's 2 more icons here. There's the voter ballots. If it's a secret ballot, you can't see how the vote has been cast, but you can verify that the ballot was counted. And there's the PDF button, which helps you to export the results or just part of the result. At the heart of NemoVote lies its security features. All anonymously cast votes are stored in 2 different databases. This means that each vote stays confidential and voters can be assured that their data is kept secretly. This has even been tested by the German Federal Office for Information Security, the BSI, within a project regarding online voting products. That was the quick overview for the admin functions of NemoVote. If you have any questions, feel free to write a comment, write us an email, or have a look into our knowledge base because we share a lot of information in our articles there. Don't forget to subscribe so you can't miss any future tips. Have a great election and see you in the next video. Bye.